morning vlog. You guys, I feel terrible. I just lied to you again. Why do I keep doing this? It's the afternoon. It's like 2 o'clock. It's not the morning. Okay, all jokes aside, it is actually 2 p.m. All I've done today is work. It's been busy, you know, the end of the year at a corporate job. It's been busy, but I think I'm almost done working for the day. So I thought I would pop on here real quick, start the vlog, and let you know what the plan is for tonight. So for the last 2 days, I've been saying we're going to do something Christmassy, and I think today is the day. I think we're going to go to what they're calling Winterland. It's at Wrigley Field, or like outside of Wrigley Field on the street that runs right by the stadium. It's called Gallagher Way. It looks really cool and it's free. So they have like a market and just, I don't know, they're showing Elf. I think tonight is when they're showing Elf. I could be wrong on that one, but I'm excited. It looks like it's going to be really fun. The only thing that might potentially derail our plans slightly is that it is really, really cold today. It's been really nice this week, and then literally last night, the wind was blowing so hard, like I could feel it coming through my windows, and now it's like 10 degrees outside. So we're going to bundle up and we're going to go to this thing, and we're going to hope that some of it is indoors so that we don't freeze. But yeah, we might not be able to stay as long as we would have if it was like a normal temperature outside. But anyway, that's the plan, and I'll let you know when we're gonna go do that. Okay, I'll see you guys in a minute. All right, so before we head out to go do some Christmassy activities, I need to wrap 2 gifts that came in recently. I'm gonna reuse some paper, and this is actually what I wrapped my sister's teapot in because I gave her gift early. And it's not too messed up. So I'm going to try to reuse it because this is the last of that paper that I have and I really like it. So Mom, if you're watching this, look away. I got my mom some skincare for Christmas. So I'm going to wrap this for her. Okay, so some people have asked me in real life, not online, don't worry. Nobody's leaving comments yet. But somebody has asked me how I do the like cross situation. So I'll show you guys. So I leave about 6 to 8 inches of string on the top of the gift. So this is like the part that everybody will see. This is the bottom. So I hold this and I hold it in the middle. I wrap around once up to the front again. And then when it's time to cross, I cross them like this and I keep hold of that loose string and then take it back around to the back. And if you wanted to, you could cut this and tie it, but I like to go around twice. So I'm going to do one more around the long way and then do another cross and then take it back around the short way again. And this is when I will cut the extra string to the right length. And then sometimes, because this string is kind of just coming this way with nothing holding it, I'll tuck it under again, just so that it has something to kind of anchor onto. So then you've got this little situation, and then you can tie a knot, and it's like totally secure. And then what I like to do is tie a bow. So we'll go ahead and tie a little bow. So yeah, this is what it looks like. I think it's really cute. Okay, the next gift we have to wrap is going to be a little bit more difficult because it's not in a box. Also, Abby, if you're watching, look away or act surprised. Doesn't really matter to me what you do, but don't say I didn't warn you. So we're going to wrap this one up. It's going to be a little bit more difficult because it's not a box, but we'll give it our best shot. Abby, this is your final warning. Look away. So a way to tell how much paper to cut is to lay your gift the way that you want. Like, I want the seam to go here. And then I'll just take the paper and wrap it all the way around the gift. And then where that paper touches on the other side, that's where you cut. finished wrapping it. It's a little awkward and a little lumpy, but it will do. Okay. I think we should talk about why I won't be doing the full 24 days of Vlogmas. This is actually my last day of Vlogmas. I will be only doing the 12 days of Christmas, or Vlogmas. There are a couple of reasons for this. So, first of all, when I decided I was going to do Vlogmas, it was literally the day before December 1st, and I just kind of thought to myself, like, what is there to lose? Like, I should try it. I should see how much work it is. I had never vlogged before. I wanted to try and get a little bit more comfortable in front of the camera. I wanted to get a lot more comfortable with editing because I knew that editing a video every single day was going to be quite the undertaking. So I knew that giving myself this challenge and telling myself that I had to post a video every single day, I would get a lot better at editing. And I do genuinely think that both of those goals I've achieved. I have gotten so significantly much more better. Much more better? I have gotten so significantly better at editing over these last 12 days. It's actually insane. When I started, it probably took me 5 or 6 hours to edit a vlog that would have ended up being 10 to 15 minutes long. And now I can edit 10 or 15 minute long vlog in like an hour and a half or 2 hours. So that, check. That was one of my goals, and I feel like I have gotten really good at editing. At least in terms of like the process and kind of knowing how long it's going to take when I upload all the footage and I see how long all of the raw footage is, knowing how long to expect to edit. I think I've gotten really good at that. And I've definitely solidified my process for like managing video content and like storage and how I transfer things from one thing to the other, and just the whole like actual behind the scenes process. I feel like I've gotten pretty good at. So that was one of my big goals for doing Vlogmas, and I really feel like I have achieved it. Another one of my goals was to feel more comfortable in front of the camera. I'm not sure if you guys can tell, but I feel like I'm being much more authentic in front of the camera. I used to definitely feel very like I had to put on a show, you know, and like talk a different way, and I don't feel that way so much anymore. So that has been a huge help due to Vlogmas. Yeah, and I just wanted to try vlogging, and I have, and I found out I really like it. I think, though, the reason that I won't be continuing to do 24 days is that it is a ton of work. And for me, doing YouTube is something that I find enjoyable and is a hobby for me and kind of like fuels my creativity. And when I'm feeling burnt out on it after 12 days, I'm just kind of thinking to myself, like, it's not worth that. This is not something that I should be feeling burnt out on. This is a hobby and something that I enjoy doing. So I'm not going to push myself to meet a goal that I set for myself. I've already achieved the goals that I wanted to achieve through this process. And so there's no reason for me to push myself to continue to do 24 days if it's only making my life harder. I don't know if that makes any sense. And I do also just want to say, if you have enjoyed watching these vlogs, like, I am really happy that you have, and I hope that you enjoy watching weekly vlogs instead of daily vlogs. But I need to not let YouTube be something that kind of burns me out. And filming and editing a video every single day is a lot of work. And hats off to the people who do daily vlogs. That is a lot of work. I think another reason that I'm excited to do the weekly vlogs instead of daily vlogs is that I typically don't do that much in a day. Like, during the weekdays, it's a lot of working from home, making myself lunch and dinner. I would say maybe like 1 or 2 of the days after work, I'll like go out and do an activity in the city or with my friends or with my sister or something. So having the pressure to document something interesting every single day is something that just doesn't really fit into my lifestyle right now, especially with working from home and having it be the end of the year, trying to get everything wrapped up. It's been really hard to try and make these videos at least a little bit interesting. So that's another one of the reasons. The last reason that I am going to wrap it up here at the 12 days of Christmas instead of going the full 24 days is because I'm not sure if I've mentioned this or not, but I cat sit on the side. And the Christmas time, so I would say 2 weeks surrounding Christmas, I have a lot of cat sitting appointments like booked. And those aren't really things that I can film. So there's going to be a lot of work that I'll be doing in terms of like going to these people's houses, watching their cats, doing all of that work. I think on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, I have 8 separate appointments that I'll be going to, ranging anywhere from 20 minutes to an hour long for each one. So it's going to be a full day, most days leading up to Christmas, of going and cat sitting. And again, that's not really something I can film because these are people's houses. They didn't consent to being filmed. Their cats, I guess, didn't consent to being filmed. And it's just not really something that I want to kind of mess with, you know? So on those days, not only is it hard for me to already come up with fun, engaging things to do for these vlogs, but a majority of my time will be spent doing things that I simply can't vlog. So with all of that being said, it just makes most sense for me to wrap it up here at the 12 days of Christmas. So yeah, I hope that's okay with you guys. I feel like making weekly videos is going to feel like such a breeze now that I've done this. So it was a really good little experiment. I'm really happy I did it. And I'm very proud of the videos that I put out. So I hope that you liked them. If you haven't seen them, please go back and give them a watch. Let me know what you think. Maybe, big maybe, I will do Vlogmas again next year. If not the full 24 days, maybe the 12 days again, but we will see. I might also never do Vlogmas ever again because it's a lot of work. Anyways, thank you for listening to me through all of that. Now we can go pick up my sister from work and head out to the Winterfest or Winterland, whatever it's called. Let's go. Hi. We've run into a problem. Because of the cold weather, it is very, very cold. The thing that we were gonna go to is closed. Winterland, something like that. They closed for inclement weather. And then I looked at the Navy Pier one, and they don't have any tickets available for tonight. My plans were thwarted again for the 3rd time. I guess we'll have to go to the Lincoln Park Zoo lights and we're just gonna freeze our little booties off.
Or we can go to like a bar.
Yeah, we could do a Christmas pop-up bar. We're gonna figure out what we wanna do. We will. You'll be the first to know, don't you worry. Not sure how it happened, but we ended up at another Irish pub.
It's in our blood.
Literally. Look at how cute this place is.
Oh, that is so good. Delicious. I'll fight for you vlogging until it gets in between me and my fish and chips. I have a few.
Alright, God. Are you ready? I'm not. It's not that bad.
The aftertaste.
What is everybody talking about?
The aftertaste is. Oh God. Oh, it's terrible. It tastes like gas.
It tastes like dirty gym socks washing gasoline, right? But you didn't have a problem with it, right?
I put a lot of things in my mouth. Absolutely not.
We're having a sleepover. All right, guys, we are back home. It has been quite a night. As you saw, we went to a few Christmas bars. We didn't necessarily do any fun lights, but you know, it's okay. When the night takes a turn, it takes a turn.
Yeah.
We still had fun.
I still had a Christmassy time.
Yeah, we had a very Christmassy time. And to close it out, we'll do the Advent.
Yes.
It's the 12th for my final 12 days of Vlogmas.
Yes.
We are one of the reindeer tonight. How cute! Also, oh my gosh, I just noticed on the back there are all of these little Santa cutouts. We can dress up our Santa. Look, he's naked. Dancer. Prancer.
Dasher and Dancer. So it's Dancer.
Dancer, Prancer.
Dasher and Dancer and Prancer.
Mixed
with
Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen. But do you recall
the most famous reindeer of all?
Alright, bye guys. Love you. See you for my weekly vlogs. I'm not going to be doing Vlogmas anymore because it's a lot, as I've discussed. But I'll see you for my weekly vlogs and for my weekly videos. And thank you so much if you've actually been watching. Much appreciated. Subscribe if you want. Okay, love you. Bye.
Subscribe if you're actually cool.
What she said.